Here we are, night one of the Classic. Let's get straight into it, a pit walk. Code me style. All right, so we go down this way. This is where the famous toilets are, and the fans get to watch out. That's where all the action happens, at the gate for the fans. Oh, we've got the super rods to the right here. Oh, what do we got over here? Okay, we got the Morris. Oh, this is where Joshy Wilson might be. Oh, Gizzle. Let's go have a sneak. What do we got? We've got the Madsen Cricket car. Let's have a beautiful look at that. Ramsey car in the 2. See if we can see Glizzy. You reckon we can see Glizzy? Little Joshy. Joshy. No Joshy. We got Hickman's car. We got what do we got? The Salamobiles. Get a look at them. They look beautiful. Great merch too. Might be able to grab me one of them. All right, then we got the King car. That's Declan should be here. Check if Declan's there. See if the Bludger's here. Maybe not. Decky. This is where the transport enters. That's where I bought my pit pass today. So get ready for that. These are super rods. Now, no one talks about the super rods. They do all the hard work for the track. But without them, we couldn't get a good racetrack. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of super rods here. All right, who else we got here? Who's this number 12, George? Zach, do you know who this 12 is? Who's this 12? Let's have a look. All right. Carlon. All right. I don't mind the green and black. It looks like an outlaw car off the game. Huh? Bit of a design feature there. It's not bad. Got the SA11. Corey McCulloch there. I was here when he won the Classic. What a year that was. That was a really good year. All right, then we got. So we're getting into. I think some of the big boys are going to be around here. So let's get ready for that. Got Alex Orr over here. We've got Les's favourite mate, Alex Orr. I don't know whether to bring it up. Maybe there's a bit of tension. Here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, is that cool? That WA man himself, Chris Coley. Oh, get that in ya. That's a nice looking race car. Is that not a nice looking race car or what? That is mint. We're going to try to get a word with that man later, because I just like his race car. And he's from WA. All the WA boys I've never really spoke to. So, Caden Brown, the number 3. Sammy Walsh, another Sydney boys. Is that Caden there? Kados.
How's it going?
How are you, brother?
Good.
Can I get a quick word for the YouTube?
Yeah, no worries. Just
mate. Yeah, Shivas. How are you?
Good.
Now, how many times you run at Premier this year?
2.
Only
2.
What's your best result ever here?
I think we ran 13th the last
13th?
time out. Yeah, I've only ran here twice on a Sprintcar, so.
And you've run here in your midget.
Yep.
What, track-wise, has it been a lot different since you've returned in a sprint car than you've run the midget?
Yeah, it's been very different, especially with the way the clay is now. Obviously, that darker clay, it's a lot rougher, a lot juicier. So the last time I was here in a midget, it was banging off the wall at the Australian title. So just trying to adjust to that, and then obviously adjust to the speed and the sprint car and the wing and stuff like that. It's definitely been a learning process, but yeah, we should be all right tonight.
Okay, also, how did Speedway go on the midget?
It actually went really well. We ran Mount Gambier a couple nights before Speed Week, and then rolled on to Speed Week, and we ran 3 of the 4 nights. So we're really happy with the way the midget's going right now. Obviously, we've got a new Toyota power plant in it. Found a couple of things wrong with the car, and once we fix them, the car's just amazing. So we'll roll on over to Perth for the Australian title coming up, and I think we should be a good chance. Ran Perth last week in the Graham Jones midget and just ran some laps real fast, so I can't wait to get our car over there.
That's mint, mate. Well, I'm going to be watching you. Love watching your work. Good luck tonight, eh?
Thank you.
All right, then we'll move on to... Oh, yeah, I've seen this car on Facebook. Matheson's car. Did you see this one on Facebook? This looks ripper. New design for the car. Get that. Look at the metallic. Looks very well done. Very well done. And we move into the 71. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, Marcus Green. Yeah, there we go. Brendan Quinn. I thought he got unlucky at Avalon. The old fan vote. As a fan, not a fan. Let's just continue on with that. Then we're looking into who we got here. Let's see some of the names. We got the Oldfield car. Oh, this is a quick man. Loved what he was doing in Perth. Got that thing rolling really good. Now let's just speak about Chase Randall. Poor bloke's had no luck this year. Absolute no luck. But he's going to be fast. He actually had no luck at last year's Classic as well, at that end bit. Matty, how are you, mate? Real quick word with you.
Yeah.
Just what's your thoughts on the new track with the no
I
pole
don't know.
line?
I haven't done a lap.
I know you haven't done a lap. That's what I mean. Like, what? Is it going to be much difference?
Yeah, I think it should be. Should even everyone out a bit because I think a few people have ran here, but obviously a lot of us haven't, so it should even it out a bit more.
I was talking to Gaz Brazier, and he just said it's just going to separate a lot of the, guys that aren't as fast go to the bottom, and it lets the guys rip around the middle and top a bit more.
Yeah, no, well that's it. Usually pretty bottom dominant, and all the local cars are always so good here. So, hopefully it evens everyone out a little bit.
And is the Classic just a luck game sometimes?
You got to be good, but
of course,
definitely. Yeah, everything matters, like pill draw and whatnot.
Drop heat race is pretty much done, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you can't. Pretty much got to go through without having any dramas. Otherwise, you're not going to be in the big show.
That's it, mate. Good luck tonight. Love your work, eh?
Cheers.
All right, well, that's pretty much the lap of the pits. I mean, did you see a Rico car? Did we miss that? Let's go have a look. Quick. Where was it? Oh, the one we went that way. Okay, all right. And then let's go have a quick look at the. Can we go have a quick look at the track, you reckon? We'll go have a quick look. This is where the drivers come, dummy grid-wise. They get pushed all up in here, straight out onto the racetrack. This is where all the boys gets their fluids and testosterone fired up, and if it's a lady, well, she's going to be fired up too. It's pretty daunting. I remember the first time I came out here with Jordan Brazier on the push cart and just walking out on there, knowing all the history about Premiers, my first time here, it was like, you're just in awe of the place, really. Have a look. Just get a look at that. They've already got the grader on there just rolling around the top. They've put a lot of water into this. Like, this is wet. So, I mean, they're doing their best with the track, but the way this wind goes, and I think that the sun's going to go away soon, we could see a bit of a ruddy track, but you know what? I could be completely wrong too when it goes slick. So, we'll see how we go. That's Warrnambool for you lately. Draws? Go have a look at the draws, or the driver's briefing. Yeah? Okay. This is where all the points and numbers happen. That's where the drivers will come for their drivers meeting. We might sneak onto the back of that and have a quick listen. But yeah, and that's where the drivers obviously come back off the track and the quads pick them back up. Quads follow them. But yeah, this place, the pits haven't changed much since I last been here, but the, how would you call it? The track's definitely changed. Like when I was talking to Matty then about the bottom changing, he's like, I haven't run a lap here, but definitely when some of the slower cars get down there, it just makes for a wider racetrack. Super rods are up and running. We missed the Cam Waters car too, didn't we? Right, we'll finish with these few cards here and Sheldon. Hey, how good is that? That's Priolo's car, isn't it? That looks good. That orange, look at that. Oh. Wish the Outlaw game had orange like that. Huh? Frosty. They won a prelim like last year. Such an easy car to make on Outlaws. Good race car. And the Cam Waters machine. That looks good, doesn't it? Just about the carbon fibre, doesn't it? Just looks good. And we got the Hallett car, classic champ from last year. We got last night's winner of the King's Challenge. Runner-up. Oh, that's interesting. Runner-up and winner of last year's classic. Pitted next to each other. Bit of a thought process here, maybe. Just saying. Bit of a thought process here. I got Southern here, Ando. Ando, I seen today, rebuilt this whole car here. When I got my pit pass, this car was banged up from last night and completely on stands here rebuilt. So that is very interesting, and it just shows all the work these guys put in to keep racing, and all the guys that do back-to-back racing like King's Challenge, President's Cup rained out, but that's just insane, and they love it. I love it. Corey Lyson, Monte Car's always quick here. Hey Corey, mate, can I get a quick word with the YouTube channel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hey bud. Back to Premier. How many times have you been here?
Ooh, probably 10.
10. And with the Monties now, have you been here with the Monties before?
No.
No,
Nah,
first time?
Yep.
What's your best result here?
I think we've run second.
Second. Was
Yeah.
it now, I don't know if like the pole line's been removed here.
Yep.
Was the pole line here when you last ran here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just from looking at the track, do you think that the bottom will come in a lot more quicker, or that will just promote slower cars to get down there and the boys will run the middle of the top quicker?
Hopefully, since they widened it up, hopefully you can make 2 lanes, right? So everyone knows everyone goes to the top and runs
Of
it,
course.
Fast. So hopefully, with that, it should be able to allow it to, if you're good enough, you should be able to put the bottom, kind of get the left front up on the berm and kind of get around and use that as a lane or as a pick at least to try to get by somebody and, set them up for the next corner.
Yeah. With the Classics format, is there a similar format in the States that you run a big event at like this with the 2 heat races, points are on the line, drop a heat race? I mean, the Nationals obviously drop a heat race, you're done. Probably Eldora the same. Is there a race like this in America?
Not really with the 2 heat races. That they've tried it, but they realized too much shit gets torn up. And, I thought we kind of, hopefully, we kind of adapt that over here as we saw last night at, the King's Challenge. There was a lot of stuff torn up for absolutely no reason. But that's just kind of what it promotes when you do the flip-flop on the heat races. And, you're racing in different, I guess, groups of cars, I guess you could say. So I just feel that's kind of tough. So we don't really have that in America, and it's, you set up good and you try to time in well and you get through your first heat race and you try to make the most of that, and your second one, you just try to survive. Just don't get crashed, and, you'll have an okay night after that.
Well, I know a lot in Australia here, we set a lot of the tracks I see is first heat race is just super fast. It's really hard to pass anyway. Yep. And then the second one, it's like, we don't want to do a lot of track prep. It's slick ready to race. So I guess that's why they try to promote that. But the first one's, like you said, it's more hot laps, getting the car ready.
Also, though, the first one looks super fast because the fast guys are up front.
Yes.
So it makes it a lot tougher. There's not as much passing because the guys who qualified bad aren't necessarily coming through the field, to pass the guys who qualified well. So I think that kind of makes it a little bit different. It'd be interesting, I guess, if you see if they did the first heat race inverted and then the next one straight
very
up,
different, wouldn't it?
and kind of see how that went. But
that
they got
could be a bit more dangerous too. The first
very
heat race
well
that
could
fast.
be. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, whichever way you look at it. But I think if, like I said, you just got to time in well, and if you can time in well, your first heat race is kind of cruisy, it's easy, and then your second heat race, you just have to survive, so that way, you get points, and then, it lines you up to go into the feature.
All right, mate, good luck tonight. I wish you all the best, and 17 looks hot, mate.
Yeah,
Love
thank
it.
you.
Love it. All right, that's one of the statesmen. We'll finish off with, there's Vili's car as well. Rico's car's there. Might get Rico's, always got people around him, but I love the car. He had a rough night last night. Well, that's pretty much it. Let's go check where the drivers watch the races, and that'll finish up our pit walk for tonight. As you'll see, if you're watching from tonight, you'll see a lot of, what would I say, if you're a fan watching from the outside in, you'll see a lot of drivers watching from this pit entry, and it's actually really good. If you're a fan, I would recommend it to go and just listen and watch some of the drivers react to the races and how they talk to their crew members. It's a very awesome place to listen, and even if you've got a pit pass and you're not a part of a sprint car team, it's such an intense environment, and especially if, something bad happens and unfortunate to another driver, which we don't wish upon, it's really good to watch the racing from. And it's right near the finish line. How good is that? That's where I see checking flag waves. So this is where the drivers walk up, and the crew and anyone with a pit pass get to walk up here. No chairs in the pit viewing area. So we might try to get some interviews in here tonight. Here we go. Boom. Here it is, plenty of grass, freshly cut. Freshly cut. Again, we've got the pit gate here. Up there, you've got the stands. We'll have a look up on the bleachers real quick, just to show you the view. It's a really good view. Pay for the ticket. I tell you what, not bad, good sauce. Look at that. Unreal. Unreal. Well, that's Premier Speedway, night one of the classic pit walkthrough. We'll be doing this again tomorrow with a new set of drivers. And hopefully everyone gets through safe tonight and let's go racing. Here we are, we're at turn 3, engine starts with the sprint cars. Super rods are run there. 2 heat races actually blowing a gale. It's getting classic Warrnambool cold, but the engines are heating up, so we're getting ready for some hot laps and time trials. Catching up. I'm just running over from time trials. I probably missed about 4 cars, so we'll get some mad footage on turn 1 this time. They're absolutely ripping the top, keen as.
Cloud cover was there and it hit behind what cloud cover there was, but certainly getting a little on the raceway with Henry. What is the speedy duo right here? What is right still got first up?
We've got heat race number 1 coming up.
Yeah, that's huge.
Stacked
So,
heat race.
yeah,
We've got Jack Lee off the
getting
front.
pretty back here now. I told Danny I said check when we drove past here earlier. I said check the grass by Sunday. It's gonna be all the way out to tree line. So better than watching here. Time to turn the blues. 10 laps up on the board. We go green at the strike exiting turn number 4. And just like that, we're on the way. Hill and Maxson.
Right now I'm trying to get to turn 2, the land of the brave. Never watched from there. Trying to get to turn 2. Turn 1 is ridiculous, but track's getting super fast, really racy. Heat 4's going out now, and then they're going to get into heat 5, which is the second round of heats. All right, I'm on turn 2. This is off the footage. This is going to hurt so bad. I just told these people behind me they're mad. Oh, literally we're in mid turn 1 and 2, but this is going to hurt. Pray for me. Pray for me. All for the footage. All for the footage. All right, I just got absolutely pumped. That's why I stopped filming early in that heat race. That was not worth it. That was hell. Those people entering turn 1 are mental.
Boy, this is going to be tasty. Right shoulder's been under the radar. Callum has been right there. And how about Brendan come in? Rico changing the motor. Jack Lee, another one qualifier. Jamie Field. Cam Waters.
Single file restart. Matt Dumsey spun in turn 4. Kerry Madsen just looks way too good tonight. I'm expecting Reitzel and Hallett to hold off Veely at the moment, but only 2 laps down, but Kerry Madsen looks like the man to beat. So good to see Kerry still ripping it. Love it. 25 laps to go. Kerry Madsen still in the lead. Reitzel's not letting him get anywhere, so I think it's between those 2 right now. But we'll definitely see what lap traffic's done. Chase Randall's got up into 4th past Veely. Yeah, Cam Waters is there, Lyson, all those guys haven't really moved, so. But I definitely think it's at the moment, I'm going to say a 3 to 4 horse race to see what Chase Randall does in lap traffic as well. It's on that note, just on that note again, Brendan Quinn actually dropped 3 spots to Hallett, Randall and Veely, and also Rico dropped a few. Was racing Cam Waters, washed up, and Eliason and Jack Lee got him. So, you know, Rico had motor problems and he changed it leading into the A main as well. And I think Tate Frost in the pits was fiddling with his motor too. So they sound unbelievable right now. Kerry Madsen, we're about to go green. I think it's between Reitzel and Madsen at the moment. We still haven't got lap traffic yet. 5 laps down, 25 to go. Like they just said as well, the A-Main winner locks into the Gold Scramble on Classic feature night. So the race win here is massive. Pretty much guaranteed the front row start. So it's going to hurt for Madsen, but let's see if Reitzel can hold on to this. Hallett's really good on lap traffic. He didn't time well, but he drove his butt off in his heat races. So he wants this one. This will be big for Hallett from the time trial. About to go green. Oh, Veerley front wheel down, front right down. Veerley front right down. The 2 top contenders are out. That is big. Veerley out, right, front, down. 13 laps to go. It goes Reitzel, Randall, now Hallett, and then Rico is your top 4. Have an American dominance night 1 of the Classic. Those Reitzel, Randall, Rico, Eliasson, and Hallett rounds out your top 5. And Cam Rorter's running in 6th. Kerry Madsen and Veerley out. That could have been a different top 5. Veerley with a right front down, and Kerry Madsen and Tiva a motor, or definitely a diff or something went boom. But Aaron Reitzel off rails, off rails. Very good race car tonight. Great drive. Wow. And Rico with that motor change, massive difference for him. Massive points for him. But Aaron Reitzel locked himself a front row start in the A-Main for the Grand Annual Sprintcar Classic of the Gold Shuffle, if that's right. Awesome.